This rapid game on Lichess. It's a little bit quicker than usual because I don't quite have the time to do the 15 plus 3 that I usually do. This is 10 minutes plus 2. It still is a rapid game, just a bit quicker. So let's see what happens. Playing niclang, and we have a modern defense from knight f3 g6. He has played with c5, attacking my center. Let's see what he does now. He has to be a little bit wary of me playing e5 in some cases. Okay, here I will take and will try to play on that weakened d5 square. With the knight. Yeah, there are some good moves here. Can check also. I think I will check. Knight c6, there's bishop f4. That is down. Wow, really? I wanted to say downright unplayable. I thought bishop d7. Yeah, well, king e7 is not the kind of move you want to play. Or this one. So I want to increase the pressure on d6. So knight moves. Knight a3 to c4 or knight d2. Let's do this. Yeah, I take and play knight c4. Wow. Okay, so capture it or yeah, I think I'll capture. I mean, this is, I think, already tactically lost. Check, bishop e6, queen a4, queen d7, takes, knight b6, wins the rook. One thing to do. But maybe there are other moves. I can also check first. Check first is also not bad. He has to play. Queen d7, rook e1, bishop e7, knight d6, check, king f8. Somehow this is hanging on. Okay, now let's check him. Bishop e6. Is there something better than queen a4, queen d7? Takes and knight b6, which wins the rook in the corner. It's a full rook, right? He's not easily winning my knight. Yeah, okay. If you win a full rook, that's enough. I mean, black somehow played this game as if you don't need to develop pieces. I mean, I've set the minimum rating for the rapid games on 2200, but in this case it didn't help. Yeah, now you're thinking it's a bit late. King d7, queen a4 is immediate mate. Knight e7, knight d6. Bishop e7, knight d6. And I can take d5 next. Bishop e6 I can take. Yeah, it's easy to attack if you are the only one with pieces out. So he has to take it. Queen f7 mate is kind of important. So I can pre-move the capture. And now, how to end this game? Bishop e5 is probably the easiest way to do it. Bishop e5, knight f6, knight g5. Looks pretty devastating. Is there something better? I just wonder if I overlook something that is even easier. I don't see it. Yeah, knight g5. There doesn't seem to be anything more convincing. I'm not threatening mate now, but queen f7 and also knight e4, which would also be quite killing. The rook doesn't play, unfortunately, and I cannot bring it to d1. Yeah, what is he going to do? Rook f8. In this case, knight e4. That was my plan. I still feel like somehow he's hanging on for too long here. If I move the queen, I have knight e6, but queen h3 maybe, threatening queen h7 mate and knight e6. So what is going on there? King g8, bishop f6, also quite killing. Yeah, I mean, knight e4 wins like mechanically. But queen h3 looks strong, yeah. King g8, bishop f6, rook f6. That check wins, yeah. Okay, and queen h7 is mate. So what is his move there? It's made in one, so he cannot move the queen or any of the rooks. And knight e6 still, yeah, so yeah, that should end it. See no move. Yeah, this is the only one that continues for a bit here. Queen takes is still over. So, and now here. Let's just check briefly if I have, I mean, queen h8 and then rook e1 check, rook d1 wins the queen. I'm just wondering if rook e1 isn't just like mate next move, queen h8. see no move. Rook 8. Queen d5 maybe. But that's also mate. So this is mate, yeah. Okay. Yeah, those things you can do with a bit more time. In a blitz game, queen h8, king e7, rook e1 check, king d7, rook d1 check is pretty automatic. Just win the queen and then take care of the rest. But this is just made. Queen d5, queen h8, queen g8, knight h7 check, king f7, queen f6 mate. That should be the one that prolongs it the most. He doesn't have a single check. Cannot cover h8, yeah, that's end of game. Yeah, that was a really strangely played game. So let's quickly look at this with the engine. But there was really a matter of opening play. So this is a completely, yeah, normal position. I mean, I don't love this setup for black, but it must be still kind of okay. The engine wants to play knight f6. What I'm not sure about, I mean, knight f6, maybe I can go e5. That's something that would have tempted me. Like this, and then potentially just push this pawn and yeah, make black's pawn structure not so great again. That looks good. Okay, but he went e5, which weakens d5 enormously. So I don't have to, but I think taking is a simple decision. Knight takes, and now, yeah, you can debate there, but bishop b5 cannot be a bad move. Yeah, I was thinking bishop d7, because I cannot take here. There is this thing. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to take, queen takes, knight takes, pawn takes, I presume, and then wasn't sure. Yeah, the trade is certainly a bit better for white, as the engine here suggests, but I can also just continue this play here. The issue is always that this bishop is kind of limited by its own pawns. It's not a lot, but it's quite comfortable. Yeah, knight c6, however, I thought was not playable because of, well, I made one blunder, really. Okay. Maybe here, yeah? Oh, yeah. So bishop e5 wasn't the best. Then we'll see what happened there. Bishop f4 is normal. Yeah, bishop f8, yeah, but... yeah, d6 is otherwise is gone. Knight a3 for knight c4, went a6. Yeah, and this is disastrous. d5 blunder, best move was bishop e6. Yeah, but bishop e6, knight d6 is also, I mean, what position is that? Black doesn't survive this either. Okay, so check, bishop e7. Yeah, okay, but this I'm fairly certain that here I'm a full rook up, because knight c7 is going to be possible. So I'm going to rescue the knight. Okay, in the game we had bishop e7 and this now. That was kind of clear. And bishop takes c5 was winning. I'm not quite yet getting it. What this move does. Maybe it threatens bishop b6 and then bishop d4. I mean, it's kind of academic because this is also completely crushing. Rook f8, yeah, and now knight e4 again is the mechanical win, because I just win this back on f6 and then I'm 2 pawns up. But queen h3 is indeed stronger, threatening mate in 1. best move was queen c7. Yeah, but that is all relative. And rook e1 was made now. This was the mentioned simple solution. Wins the queen. But rook e1 threatens mate, and that queen d5, as I mentioned during the game, was the way to to prolong the game. Yeah, that was a tad one-sided again. This opening play really was a bit too too careless. Yeah, you have to invest a little bit more in the first opening moves, otherwise you don't get a game simply. That especially applies with the black pieces. Okay guys, thanks for watching.